And that last name is why I do comedy. So I had just gotten off stage at a leadership conference when I felt my phone vibrate in my pocket. It was an email from a gentleman named Bruce who had booked me at an upcoming HR conference. So I thought, okay, well, I wonder what this is. Turns out he was at that conference. He saw me speak, so I thought, great. He probably thought I was so funny that he can't wait for me to come present to his group. And the email read, "We are going to rescind our request for you to come speak to our group." And then he called me wildly unprofessional. And what's up with that, Bruce? Wildly unprofessional? Me? Well, I never. But then I started thinking, well, people told me my presentation was fine. They told me they enjoyed it. What's wrong with Bruce? But then I remembered my presentation was all about shaking people out of their comfort zone. It's all about laughing at the status quo. What's funny about the status quo of work? Well, according to the Gallup State of the Workplace, 1 in 3 American employees is engaged by their work. And this disengagement costs American companies $450 to $550 billion annually. So if that's what being professional means, then consider me unprofessional. Now, I'm very passionate about making people laugh, so I thought, well, how can I infuse a little bit more humor into the workplace status quo? Because we've all heard that. Work isn't the time or place to laugh. But nothing could be further from the truth. Because according to a 2007 University of Missouri study, engaged employees who used humor in their work were more productive, they communicated better, and they had more of a connection to their work. But work isn't a time or place to laugh. Right? Not only that, in the same study it found that the leaders that used humor to engage themselves and to engage other people, they were more effective at motivating their people. They reduced workplace stress, and they were more effective at communicating with their people. But work isn't the time or place to laugh. According to a Bell Leadership Institute survey, employees wanted their leaders to exhibit 2 qualities: hard work ethic and a sense of humor. But work isn't the time or place to laugh. And companies that engage their employees using humor perform better on the stock market. But work isn't a time or place to laugh. And we've all heard laughter is the best medicine. Now, it doesn't mean stop taking medicine. What it does mean is that the dopamine that is released in your system overcomes the cortisol, the stress that is caused at work, which means fewer sick days. But work isn't the time or place to laugh. And what humor does is it gives us a bigger perspective of our problems. When we laugh, it's our brain's way of saying, hey, I haven't looked at it this way before. And that makes us a little bit more creative when we're facing problem solving. In a study done at the University of Maryland, research participants were divided into 2 groups. One group was shown funny videos before they got to solve creative problems. They solved their problems at a 52% rate, while people in the other group, only 30%. But work isn't the time or place to laugh. So what can we do to make work the time or place to laugh? There's a company right now called Peppercon that encourages, they make their employees take comedy training when they're hired. So they do a stand-up comedy set. And what that does is it creates a shared experience, and it attracts more creative recruits to the company. The power of improv. The core rule of improv is yes and, accept and add. It creates a more collaborative environment. So when we start a date with something as simple as a silly improv exercise, it can encourage collaboration. And make sure you laugh at your mistakes, especially in a leadership position. Because what this does is it encourages employees to take risks, and you let them know that it's okay when you laugh at your own self. Now, all companies are different. All companies can find different ways that laughter can be used in the workplace. But what is important is we laugh together, because that shared experience, when you see your boss laughing, you're not boss and employee anymore. You're 2 human beings laughing at the same thing. But we have to make sure that the humor we use is positive, no self-defeating, no demeaning humor. We want to build each other up with our humor, laugh at the absurdities that happen every day to make work a little bit easier. And for example, I had a boss one time who barged into the room when everybody was laughing, and he goes, "This is not the time or place to laugh." I worked at a comedy club. So the benefits of laughing in the workplace are clear. So it's time to stop worrying about being professional and start becoming a little bit more unprofessional. Thank you.